Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit. Message of love to encourage me. Lifting my heart from despair. How you love me and cared for me if you speak to my heart. For your spiritual sports segment on Rima Gospel Radio, I'm CJ. For your quick news and notes, the right shoulder that middleweight champion Anderson Silva delivered to the jaw of Chael Sonnen during their UFC 148 weigh-in on Friday in Las Vegas didn't sit well with Nevada State Athletic Commission officials, and NSAC Chairman Raymond Avancino and Executive Director Keith Kaiser delivered a strong warning to Silva minutes after his second-round TKO of Sonnen. Junior middleweight titleist Saul Canelo Alvarez, in search of an opponent for his September 15th defense after 3 previous foes dropped out, will face Josito Lopez, who scored a major upset against Victor Ortiz last month. Multiple sources with knowledge of the deal told ESPN.com on Tuesday. And the fight most likely will occur on CBS, which hasn't aired a boxing match since the 1990s. IndyCar driver James Hinchcliffe has knocked NASCAR star Danica Patrick off the GoDaddy.com homepage as the 25-year-old Canadian replaced Patrick at Andretti Autosport this season following her full-time move to NASCAR. Red Bull Racing has announced that Australian Formula One driver Mark Webberhouse extended his contract through the 2013 season. NASCAR dished out penalties Tuesday on defending Sprint Cup champion Tony Stewart and Nationwide Series Championship contender Austin Dillon for violations discovered last weekend at Daytona International Speedway, as Stewart was docked 6 championship points for failing post-qualifying inspection for an illegal cooling hose for Saturday's Sprint Cup race, and his crew chief Steve Edt'n was fined $25,000 and placed on probation until August 22nd, and car chief Jeff Mendering also was placed on probation for the same date. And in the Nationwide Series, Dillon was docked 6 points for the second consecutive week for a post-qualifying infraction, and Dillon's crew chief Danny Stockman and car chief Robert Stremiska was suspended until July 25th for violating the terms of the probation, and Stock was fined $10,000. The U.S. Army will not return to Stewart-Haas racing next season, citing a reallocation of its marketing budget that does not include a presence in NASCAR, but Army officials are in the process of signing a contract extension with Don Schumacher Racing through 2013 to continue the long-running sponsorship of the Top Fuel dragster for 7-time NHRA champion Tony Schumacher. Iowa Athletic Director Gary Barta announced Fran McCaffrey has signed a new 7-year deal, and McCaffrey will be paid at least $1.66 million per year, with the base salary of $1.3 million starting next season. Former legendary Penn State football coach Joe Paterno didn't cover up for retired defensive coordinator Jerry Sandusky when he was accused of molesting boys, and didn't act to hinder an investigation of him, Paterno's family said Tuesday. A potentially explosive report on whether football coach Joe Paterno and other top Penn State Nittany Lions officials took steps to conceal that former defensive coordinator Sandusky was a child molester will be released Thursday and online for all to see, officials said Tuesday. Notre Dame says it has had talks with the Atlantic Coast Conference about the Orange Bowl. The Tampa Bay Lightning have given right wing Teddy Purcell a 3-year contract extension worth $13.5 million that runs through the 2015-16 season. The St. Louis Blues have signed Jamie Lagenbrunner to a 1-year contract and traded another forward, B.J. Crumben, to Tampa Bay for his future draft picks. The New Jersey Devils signed free agent forward Chris Bartsch to a 2-year contract on Tuesday. The San Jose Sharks hired former Washington Capitals assistant coach Jim Johnson for the same role. New York Mets pitcher Dylan G will remain hospitalized for the next day or two after undergoing surgery for a blood clot in his right shoulder. The number of games between interleague rivals such as the New York Yankees and the New York Mets, Chicago Cubs and Chicago White Sox, and LA Dodgers and LA Angels will be reduced under Major League Baseball's new schedule format for 2013. And finally, rare baseball cards issued around 1910 featuring Ty Cobb, Cy Young, and Honus Wagner was found hanging around in an attic and could fetch up to $3 million at an auction. Makes me want to check my grandmama's attic. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cj@cjsports.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, cjsports.com, and make sure you give me that follow on Twitter at cjsports. That's CEEJAY. Tune in next time for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a positive, productive, blessed day. And I leave you with namaste, as the divine in me salutes and honors the divine in you.